And a peek into the locker room. Players soaking in the last few moments. Welcome to Wednesday night's It. Well, Grant, when you take a look at this matchup, both these teams feature an impressive backcourt.
No question, B.A. And I get the sense that bragging rights are on the line here. Everything you can do, I can do better. Expect some exciting back-and-forth action in this one.
So a look at our starters for Orlando. All alone. And he gets it to go, hitting off the back of the rim.
The first good move in a long chess match between these coaching staffs.
Yeah, now we get to see the counterplay. How you respond is half the battle out there.
It's deflected. Right side Jones. Oh, and makes it with the kiss.
Just taking it right to the rim, and no one was there to greet him.
Once he gets in deep on the defense, there is no way he's missing a layup like that.
And here's Dillingham from the arc. Drains the triple.
Don't want to let him get into a rhythm from out there.
About a minute played here so far in the first. Ball outside. There's the drive. Soft touch off the glass.
Well, a nice start for them. 3 for 3 in the early going, getting into a rhythm.
Wembanyama, screen on ball. And here's Dillingham from the arc. And can't get it to go. Now 1 of 2 for Washington. They've gone 3 of 3 so far from the floor. First quarter of play with about a minute and a half gone by. And he jams it home with authority.
Attacking the rim with power.
Tremendous finish. Orlando has gone 1 of 2 from three-point land so far. Pass to Haywood. Wembanyama up top. Just 5 to shoot. Using his post moves to get the 2 points.
Well, with his skill and confidence with the ball, if you put him in position, he'll reward you.
Here's Jones. And the layup is good. Jones has got his second basket.
What a start. 5 for 5 from the floor, executing the game plan to perfection at this point.
Pass to Dillingham. There's a screen. Here's Wembanyama. And Dumas pulls it down. Washington leading by 5. Here's Jones. Goes back up. And it's good on the lay-in. Jones has got 6.
And they've settled in quickly today. A nice flowing rhythm to their offense.
And so Jamal Mosley calls for the timeout. He wants to give him a breather and talk things over. Here's Dillingham. He has a clear impact on this offense, putting up over 19 a game. To the middle. Count the bucket, coming off a perfectly placed pass.
Such confidence as a passer. He hits guys in stride. It makes it look easy.
Outside Jones. To the paint. Here's Williams. And the layup is good off the glass.
We've seen that more than once today. An effortless basket inside.
Magic trail by 7. And from the sideline, let's catch up with Allie.
Thanks. I caught up with the Wizards head coach. He said they spent all week watching film on Victor Wembanyama, trying to find flaws that they could take advantage of. No such luck. So their mission tonight is to try to make someone else beat them, which coach admits could be fool's errand.
And Allie, thanks. And it's Washington with the ball. The Magic making their last shot. The turnaround. Orlando with the rebound.
Well, that's a miss you can live with. I expect they'll go to it again, especially if the defense continues to concede it.
Haywood passes to Wembanyama. Over Williams. The shot by Wembanyama, no good. Washington leading by 5. Here's Jones. Yes, sir, and it's Ball with the assist that time. Give him 8 points now.
Well, he obviously came in ready to play, already hitting 4 of his first 5 shots.
Here's Dillingham. Jacks up a 3. Jones grabs the board. another shot. Here's Dumas. Fires in the triple. Dumas has got his second bucket on the night.
This has been just a dreadful start for them defensively. Not good at all.
Here's Wembanyama. Misses with the fallback Jay. And so it's Jones who brings up the ball for the Wizards. And this team has been unstoppable away from their own arena. Up there with some of the best road teams we've ever seen.
No question about that. It's hard enough to win in this league with the parity, but to do it away from your home floor and home fans, that's something to be proud of.
Offensive board. Wembanyama. And the dunk by Wembanyama.
And that's why you don't give up on the glass.
Man, his efforts well rewarded right there.
Well, that's what he does. He makes an impact with his activity on the board.
Nesmith, he's checked in for Washington. Jackson comes in for Jones. Washington leading by 10. All with it, providing this team some offensive stability. A little over 10 points a game. Oh, it's blocked by Wembanyama. And as it goes out of bounds, Washington able to keep possession. And it's Washington with the ball. There's Jackson with the three.
That miss aside, they're off to a strong start at the offensive end.
Missed it. Now 0 for 1 on this game. Nesmith covering. Pass to Dillingham. The three ball. They get the rebound. Yep, that one goes.
Plays like that make a coach's life easy. Love the work rate he shows on the glass to get the score.
Now here's Ball. Left side, Nesmith. Here's Dumas. He buries it from three. Dumas has got 8 points.
And they're behind right now because they're failing to play quality defense. It's that simple.
Here's Haywood. No points so far. Oh, Wembanyama throws it down.
Strong finish to cut into that lead a little.
And left no doubt with that one, Grant. Ball passes to Nesmith. Jackson outside. Here's Dumas. Give him 8 points now. Just 2 to shoot. 20 feet out. That shot is off.
So far, rebounding has been a focal point for them.
Sanchez passes to Wembanyama. Here's Sanchez from downtown. Yama throws it down.
Just great energy on the offensive glass. That's exactly how you cut into a lead.
Boy, a slam like that is sure to give him a spark. Now here's Ball. They set the pick. Pass to Dumas. Orlando with the rebound. Here's the lead.
They've closed the gap over the last few possessions, but can they push through and grab the lead?
Well, with all the momentum they've built up, I don't see this run stopping anytime soon.
And Washington making a change here. Claxton's checked in. Now here's Ball. Screen by Claxton. Tries it from the top of the key. The rebound by Victor Wembanyama.
He just couldn't finish the job that time. And too bad, because it was a nice look.
Pass to Dumas. They still need this. Oh, what a play. Just palms the block. Outside Wembanyama. Sends it home from three-point land. And taking a quick look here at the hustle stats for the Magic.
Well, their defense has been really impressive, especially the number of blocks they've managed to get. It's not easy to keep denying guys at the rim.
And I've also really enjoyed watching them hit the boards, specifically the offensive glass and how they've capitalized on that hustle.
Here's Haywood. To the left side wing. Here's Wembanyama. And the dunk by Wembanyama.
And just an incredible effort on the offensive glass.
Wow, follows it up with the putback to finish the play. Now here's ball. Pass to Dumas. Now Neesmith fires the three. It's hauled in by Wembanyama. Wembanyama's got his 6th rebound on the night. Stolen by Ball. By himself. And Ball throws it down.
A menace defensively. Ball with the steal. The bucket. Just a great few seconds there.
2 minutes remaining. 2 minutes.
Here's Sanchez. Still without a bucket. Puts up a three. Gets the three to fall. And the Magic lead by 2.
I know it's early, but you have to wonder if these offenses can keep this up.
Well, you expect there to be peaks and valleys, but you've got some excellent scores on both sides.
Jackson. And a missed layup. Here's Orlando. They're on a 19-5 run. Here's Sanchez. He's guarded by Claxton. Here's Haywood. And he dunks it down.
And despite the size mismatch, getting a little aggressive down there in the paint.
Yeah, he didn't let the defense affect him there. He just kept his focus.
Screen by Claxton. Ball with it. Now guarded by Wembanyama. Claxton down low. Lays it up and banks it in.
They're punishing those late defensive rotations, getting good looks inside throughout the half.
Orlando has gone 4 of 9 from beyond the three-point line in this first quarter. Here's Haywood. His offense has been fantastic, averaging just over 17 a game. In transition, here they come! Dumas can't hit.
Not really what we expected. You know he wants that one back.
34 seconds left to play in the first quarter. Pass to Sanchez. 14 feet away. And there are the Magic with another bucket.
Nice job to recognize the lack of D in that medium range area.
17 seconds left in the first. Neesmith on the wing. The three. Nails it from beyond the arc. Dumas has got 11 points.
Well, when you move the ball, you open up the defense. Great job to make the unselfish play.
And so it's Victor Wembanyama making things happen for Orlando. On the glass, he was an absolute tyrant, just owning the boards. We'll be back in a moment. And this has been a fairly close game through the first quarter. We'll see what happens here in the second. And for the Magic guys, what jumps out to you stat-wise?
Was simple. Rebounding made all the difference in the first quarter. They really got after it.
Hey, look, it's simple. More rebounds means more possessions, and that's clearly been their priority.
We've got Jackson. Williams is out there with Neesmith. And it's Jones in at the point. And for Orlando, outside Neesmith, the three is up. And again, it's Washington with a three.
And for the defense, that is a heart-sinking moment when you see him that wide open from beyond the arc.
And for the Wizards, they've got Williams, Jackson out there with Aaron Neesmith. And it's Jones in at the one. Pass to Jackson, outside Neesmith. Now here's Jones. Out left to the wing. Three on the clock. Shoots from the elbow. Second shot opportunity. Williams misses.
Ooh, old school right there. No easy buckets.
A chance here to catch up with Allie from the sideline.
Well, this young Magic roster has chemistry. Coach Jamal Mosley said they're so tight together. It's just organic. They're happy and creating these relationships over time. And it's because they're all just good kids that like being around each other. Guys, that's what you want.
Yeah, no question. Something to build on, Allie. Thank you. Here's Jones. The Magic making their last shot. And here's Neesmith. Charity stripe shot. That one doesn't drop. The Magic have gone just 1 of 3 to begin the second quarter. The shake. And a foul called on the way up. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line. Stan, your coaching career started in the 1980s. How are players different today versus then?
Well, look, players have always shared one thing. They want to be the best that they can be, and they want to win games. But the players now are bigger, faster, stronger, and more skilled. The rules have changed, so the game's a little bit less physical, particularly at the NBA level, but the players are just better.
Well, plenty of give and take so far.
Yeah, 6 lead changes already. Both teams came to play.
Pass to Sanchez. They set a pick. From the corner. And it's good. Off the back of the rim and in. Sanchez has gotten his 3rd basket of the night. Now Jones. 10 points for him. And it's flushed down. A nice jam.
What? Wait. Hey, dunks are always for the big boys.
Emphatic move by the point guard.
Well, in this league, you can see powerful plays from anyone and anywhere. Your position no longer dictates your scoring up.
Now here's Jones. He's got 12. To the inside. Williams. And Williams punches it home.
I just love the aggressive finish.
I'm thinking he's sending a strong message with that jam. Just under 3.5 minutes played here in the second quarter. Out of bounds. It'll be Washington's ball. Orlando making a switch here. Now a timeout called by Washington. Washington's got 4 of 7 threes to go so far in this game. Jones sets a screen. Driving inside. That one's good by Moore. And the Wizards lead by 2. Orlando has gone 1 of 2 from deep in the second quarter. Here's Haywood. Inside. Pass to Sanchez. Here's Haywood. Lets the 3 fly. That one won't fall. He's 1 for 3 on the day.
And he almost made them regret defending him so loosely.
High arcing shot. And it's Orlando with a rebound.
And guys, his shot hasn't been falling this quarter. Time to settle down, refocus, and get a really high percentage look. Yeah, it took just enough off of it for the floater.
Jones with the ball. 12 points for him. Now here's Williams. Clock at 4. Neesmith passes to Williams. And he drops in the layup off the glass. Williams has got 4 points this quarter. And a moment here to take a look at some hustle stats for the Wizards.
Well, so far they've done a great job of reading the offense and repeatedly putting themselves in the right place to interrupt the play and force turnovers.
And something else I've noticed is how they've been able to cause turnovers and take advantage of them on the offensive end, not wasting those extra chances at all.
And so it's Jones who brings up the ball for the Wizards. They held a 12-point lead earlier. No good from the wing.
Well, clearly it hasn't been his best game offensively, but collectively, they've still found a way to get the lead.
Incredible. I mean, high energy in transition. Just beating the defense up the floor.
Yeah, the commitment to run is paying great dividends on the break.
Now here's Jones. And Williams punches it home.
A great read between those two guys. The defense didn't stand a chance, B.A.
These two teammates right here, Grant, they are connected. Here's Haywood. And so Jamal Mosley calls for the timeout. He wants to review the game plan. So both teams making some changes here. The home team on D. Fires from deep. It's rebounded by Washington. Jones has got his 4th rebound in this one. Here's Dumas. He's got 11. Outside Jones. Pass to Moore. There's the steal. Here's Haywood. Into the lane. Orlando shooting their 3rd and 4th free throw shots of the night. And he makes the first. All right, Coach, we're headed down the home stretch here. What's the mindset across the league?
Well, it all depends on where you are, Brian, in the race. If you're in playoff contention, then you've got a natural motivator, and that's where you're focused. If you're a team that's out of the postseason picture, you're probably already thinking ahead to next year.
1, 2, 3. Cancun.
Assisted buckets. Every team wants them. They show you're running effective team offense.
4-3. Drops in the 3. He's got 5. Well, it's certainly been a roller coaster ride.
You do me one, I'll do you one better. It feels like we have a lead change every few possessions.
Now here's Jones. 12 points for him. Pass to Dumas. And here is Williams. Just 5 on the clock. Oh, rejected by Wembanyama. Williams defending. Now here's Wembanyama. Launches it from deep. No good there.
The battle of the boards has been something to watch.
Williams with the screen. Here he goes. Offensive rebound. Right side Jones. Knocks down the 18-footer. Jones has got 14.
His efficiency has been a big factor in helping them capture this lead.
Here's Sanchez. No good on the triple.
Well, you can't question his confidence from out there, but it's not falling. Maybe time for a different approach.
Here's Dumas. He's got 13, and he comes up with a bucket. And now a 3-point Washington lead.
They're finding ways to get the ball into the paint. 5 consecutive buckets.
And here's Wembanyama. Wembanyama double team. Sinks it from distance. Give him 8.
Look, that's just smart recognition. They blitzed him, and he found the open teammate.
Pass to Moore. Here's the 3. Knocks down the long J. And the Wizards lead by 3.
And both teams running long-range plays that are working.
Well, you know it's become a 3-point shooting league. Teams shooting a steady diet from outside.
Yep, that one goes.
Yeah, he has a really nice feel from that spot, and the size gives him a clear advantage.
Yeah, and once you see that advantage from the sideline, you just want to yell at him to shoot the ball. Well, he knew he had the size advantage to dominate the defense there. Go right at him.
Washington shooting their first free throw attempt on the night.
For Washington, Jones, shooting 1.
That's good from Jones. Magic trail by 4. Down low. Defended by Jones.
2 minutes remaining in the first half. 2 minutes.
Here's Dillingham. 5 to shoot. Inside.
And they seem to have taken a more heads-on approach this quarter, and it's getting them to the free throw line.
He's getting his first free throw attempts of the night now. Jackson, he's checked in for Washington. And both free throws good for Wembanyama.
I'm sure they don't want to send him to the line. That has to be in their scouting report.
Now here's Jones. Tight defense on him. Orlando grabs the miss. Wembanyama's got his 7th rebound here tonight. Shot from 16. And Dumas pulls it down. Washington's gone 2 for 2 from the arc here in the second. Jones drives in. Screen by Claxton from the high post. The rebound by Victor Wembanyama. Wembanyama's got his 8th rebound here tonight. There's the triple. Kept alive. Washington has gone 5 of 8 from outside the three-point line in this one. Ball passes to Claxton. Screen by Claxton. Jones finds Claxton. And that one drops. And the Wizards lead by 4.
They've been a little soft with their defense on the interior.
And for the Magic, they're shooting at about 51% for the game so far in this one. There's a screen. To the paint. Wembanyama. Second chance shot. And he takes it up and lays it in. He's got 6.
Oh, beating everyone to the ball. Great activity on the offensive glass.
26 seconds left in the first half. Pass to Claxton. Outside Jones. Tries again. And he hits the jump shot. Jones has got 9 points in the quarter.
He's really finding his rhythm here. I mean, smart move to keep feeding him the ball.
Yeah, when you have a guy playing like he has been recently, he's got to be the first option on every possession.
When you get a chance to run the floor like that, you have to capitalize. Great hustle on that play.
And so we wrap up the first half. It's Washington leading by 6. And we'll be back for the second half following the break. Keep it right here on 2K Sports.
You know what time it is. It's time for your fan half-court shot. Please direct your attention to center court. Drum roll, please. They're thinking about the shot. Let's hear it for the participant.
Hello, folks. The first half is in the books, and we've got a lead on the scoreboard for Washington. Swerving off topic for a moment, I need you guys to weigh in on this. Is a hot dog a sandwich?
Oh, man.
And looking back on the first half of our game, it hasn't gone according to plan for the Orlando Magic.
The bench has stepped up to where I could see a couple of those guys closing out this game.
Yeah, we'll see how the second half goes, but they may have earned that right.
Appreciate you joining us. It's been our distinct pleasure.
And as we get into this third quarter, as we've seen so far, neither team able to create much separation on the scoreboard. And Wembanyama has the ball here for the Orlando Magic. 6-point game on the court for Orlando. And stolen by Claxton. And it's rejected. And as it goes out of bounds, Washington able to keep possession. Orlando on D. Here's Ball. Uses the glass on the layup. Ball's got 6.
They're not messing around. 5 of their last 6 buckets have come from the interior.
Pass to Wembanyama. It's rebounded by Washington. Second half getting started. About a minute played. Jones, the pass to Jackson. Understand in this league, the opportunity always exists to make a name for yourself.
It certainly does, Brian. And guys that maybe haven't gotten their opportunity, if they're ready when they get it, then they're going to burst onto the scene, and they'll no longer be under the radar guys. Look at a guy like Jalen Brunson, second-round pick, bench guy in Dallas for a long time, and then now an all-star.
So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting.
Heady play to stop that easy layup right there. I mean, make him earn it at the line.
Orlando shooting their 7th and 8th free throw attempts of the game. And that one goes in. 2 from the line that time. Washington leading by 8. Now Jones, 19 points in the game. From 12 feet, Washington again can't hit.
Well, this is certainly not the game he was hoping for offensively, but they've been able to find points as a team even without his contributions.
He drops it from range. He's got 11.
That's inexcusable defense right there. You gotta contest the shot better than that.
Screen by Claxton. Jones drives in. Washington shooting their 4th and 5th attempts at the free throw line tonight. And he knocks down the first one.
2 shots.
Both shots good from the stripe. Magic trail by 7. Second half of play here with just under 2.5 minutes passed.
I would imagine it's nearly impossible to not get fired up after that play.
Grant, check these guys out on the bench. Their reaction says it all. They are fired up. Now a timeout called by Washington. Washington leading by 5. Ball with it. He has 6. Screen by Claxton. Launches it. The rebound by Victor Wembanyama. Wembanyama's got double-digit rebounds now in the game.
And with that miss, they're just 1 for 4 to start the third quarter.
The Wizards have gotten only 1 of 4 shots to fall in the second half. Ball left side. Plenty of contact on that shot. Officials call the foul, and he'll take 2 free throws now.
You're such a crafty player. I like whenever Ball fools defenders like this.
Lonzo Ball taking 2 shots.
Off on that one, so he goes 1 out of 2 at the line. Magic trail by 6. To the wing on the left. Here's Haywood, defended by Jackson. Shot clock at 3. Haywood, good. Haywood's got 4 points this quarter.
And defensively, that's just not going to cut it.
Second half here, and we're just over 3.5 minutes into it. Washington again can't hit.
They've come out a little cold after that halftime break. Just 1 of 5 from the field to start the third quarter.
Good, and the assist to Wembanyama. Haywood's got 10.
I just love the ball move.
Here's Jones. Oh, and that one, no question, powered it down.
And you have to love it. The floor general taking things into his own hands.
Just the aggression they're looking for, man.
Well, it's always a big plus when you have a point guard that can attack the rim like that. Puts so much pressure on the defense.
They've been aggressive during this run, but they've also played under control.
Yeah, you know, I like how they're not relying on just one guy to get it done. They're sharing the ball and keeping the defense guessing.
Takes a 3. Orlando with the rebound.
You kind of wonder where his head's at. The shot selection hasn't been there, and of course that one was just crazy.
Wembanyama, pass to Haywood. Back to Wembanyama. For the tie. And it's good as he snugs it right through the net. Wembanyama's got 19 points.
And for them to get out in front, it feels like they're going to need him to lead the way.
Right side Jones. From down in the low post, it goes. Give him 23. Orlando trailing here. Wembanyama, high post. Defended by Jackson. Ball with the rebound. The Wizards have gotten just 3 of 8 shots to go in the third quarter. Pass to Claxton.
Miss after miss for him. When you're having a quarter like this, the only beneficiary is the defense.
And we all know about Stan the analyst and Stan the coach, but when you played in
Hey, Brian, I had the game that would get you beat as a coach. I will say my greatest strength was this. I was never once accused of overpassing.
the black hole, that is Stan Van Gundy. Williams is checked in for Washington. Neesmith comes in for Ball. Williams finds Jones. Fires top of the key. Back to Jackson. Takes the three. He can't hit that time.
And I'm surprised that didn't go down. I mean, I'm sure he is too.
For the lead. That one is off. Washington has got nothing to fall here in the third. 0 for 4. Williams with the screen. Oh, rejected by Wembanyama. And the ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by Wembanyama. The Magic making a switch here. Jackson for three. On target from range.
Nice bounce pass. That's just good fundamental basketball.
Sanchez passes to Wembanyama. Here's Sanchez, defended by Jones. To the middle. It's tipped. Fires from the line. Pass to Wembanyama. Here's Haywood. Wembanyama screen. 6 on the shot clock. Orlando again missing. Washington leading by 3. Jones drives in. Uses the glass to finish the layup. Jones has got 25 points.
He's creating good looks and shooting very efficient.
Here's Haywood. 10 points for him. He tries for three. And the three-point. There goes. He's got 9. Washington has gotten 6 of 13 shots to go from outside the arc. Dumas passes to Jones. And there's the screen. Here's Dumas. To the inside. Here's Williams. And Williams punches it home.
Impressive one-hand slam right there, B.A.
Man, as long as he's confident about it, I'm good with it. Maybe use two hands next time. He knows where he is. Off target from three-point range. And so it's Jones who brings up the ball for the Wizards. They held a 12-point lead earlier. Kicks it out to Jackson. Over to the left wing. The three. And Dumas gets it to go. And it's a 7-point Washington lead.
Just incredible. I mean, he's really making it rain out there, knocking them down one after another.
Well, what I love about his three-point shooting is the spacing that he's adding. It makes things a lot easier for everyone else.
And there's a whistle. He'll head to the line to shoot two. That's on Mark Williams.
And we've seen some good free throw shooting in the second half.
And a closer look here at the scoring breakdown for the Wizards.
Well, you've got to like that they're not settling. They're attacking the defense on the drive and creating great looks.
And following that, the number of second chance buckets they've tallied has been superb, showing no mercy in hitting the offensive glass.
Moore's checked in for Washington.
Hey, when in doubt, run the defender off the screen.
And you know, with a result like that, we'll see them run it again.
Yeah, defensive breakdown there. Got to communicate and switch that screen.
Here's Wembanyama. And that one goes in as he's fouled. It'll be 3 points if he converts the free throw. This is his second trip to the free throw line in this one. Free throw good, Wembanyama. Washington leading by 4. On the wing, Jones. 25 points in the game. Outside Neesmith. Back to Jones. Oh, deflected. And the Magic pushing it up now. Here's Dillingham. The shot from the low post is good. And now it's just a 2-point Washington lead.
Just great work cashing in on the fast break.
Well, converting on those transition opportunities is just so important.
And he's going to the line for 2. The official saw contact while he was going up.
Yeah, they've really made a concerted effort to get to the line here in the second half.
At the line for 2, Jones.
And he sinks the second. Magic trail by 3. We've got 1:55 left in the third. Here's Delgado. Inside. Wembanyama down low. Clock at 6. The offensive rebound for the tie. Connects from downtown. 10 points for him.
A defensive breakdown. Can't afford to leave him open from range.
This is to Williams. Now here's Jones. Intercepted. Here's Sanchez. Yes! And it's Wembanyama picking up the assist. Wembanyama's got 5 assists in the game. 1:09 left in the third. Jones, the pass to Moore. There's Neesmith with the 3. Sinks the tray. Neesmith's got 6. These teams just keep trading the lead.
Yeah, you wonder what it's going to take for someone to pull away.
Here's Sanchez. He's got 9. Pass to Dillingham. Here's Delgado. 6 to shoot. Trying to come right back with a 3 of his own, but it's no good. Jones feels it out. 29 seconds left in the third quarter. Williams misses. Orlando trailing here. Out of bounds. It'll be Washington's ball. And the Magic making a change here.
Number 41, RJ Blake.
Here's Jones. 26 points for him. Here's Dumas. Drills it from deep. Dumas has got 23 points. Points coming in bunches as we wrap up the third quarter. It's been a good one. It's Washington up by 4. And we'll have the start of the fourth quarter for you as soon as we get back from this short break. Man, I know I speak for all of us when I say I can't wait to see what kind of finish awaits us here in the fourth quarter. And here's Jackson. He'll bring it up for Washington. They've got Lonzo Ball. Jackson out there with Nicholas Claxton. And it's Moore in at the shooting guard position.
First personal foul. First team foul.
Magic on deep, trailing by 4. Shot clock at 6. And the layup falls.
With a tough road ahead, they worked hard to get a good shot.
And for the Magic, they're shooting 52% from the floor so far. The floater. It's rebounded by Washington. Now here's Ball. Pass to Claxton. Down low. And Claxton throws it down.
Oh, not the defensive effort they need to cut into the lead.
Boy, good call. You have to at least try to protect the rim.
Yeah, I'd consider calling timeout right away after that one. The defense has to be better there. Yeah, those shots from him are certainly not helping their case.
Launches a 3. Hits the trifecta. And now an 11-point Washington lead.
This defense is getting spaced out. 3 of the last 5 buckets have come from way beyond the arc.
Here's Sanchez, pounded by Ball. Six to shoot. And he can't stop the run as that one misses. Washington leading by 11. Pass to Claxton. From 17, Claxton. Great positioning on the putback.
He really gets in perfect position for the follow. Just a terrific read.
Magic trail by 13. Here's Sanchez. Lets it go from deep. Sinks that one. Now shooting 5 of 10 and looking sharp.
Well, after dropping in 2 triples in the first half, he's now matched that mark here in the second half, and I wouldn't be surprised to see more of them.
Moore passes to Claxton. Screen by Claxton. Orlando with the rebound. Around 3 minutes gone here in the fourth. Here's Sanchez. Pass to Haywood. Got it. Good job in the low post.
After some misses in the first, he's making up for it now.
Washington leading by 8. Ball outside. Now here's Claxton. To the paint. And Claxton throws it down.
Attacking the rim with power.
Tremendous finish. We played just over 3.5 minutes now in the fourth quarter. Pass to Haywood. Here's Sanchez. Three-pointer, no good.
At some point, you need to know when to stop shooting. Just too many misses piling up for him.
Out to the wing. Claxton down low. Yep, that one's good. And the Wizards lead by 12.
Well, all of us coaches, we love when you can create looks in close.
Hounded by Ball. Releases. Ball with the rebound. Ball's got 5 rebounds tonight. To the middle. Here's Claxton. And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws.
Second team foul.
Free throw good. Claxton.
2 shots.
Both free throws good for Claxton. Magic trail by 14. Here's Sanchez. Fires for 3. It's rebounded by Washington.
The perimeter game has failed him thus far. Hit 1 from range in the first half, but nothing since.
Pass to Moore. Now Jackson. Three-pointer. Pure from three-point range.
They're really dictating the tempo on both ends of the court. You love it.
Absolutely. They're playing their game and executing at a real high level. Everything is working for him right now.
Count that bucket.
He's got a knack for finishing inside. That's easy money.
And Washington with possession. They're on an 18-7 run. Jackson the screen. And it's Orlando with a rebound. Wembanyama's got rebound number 11.
Well, with his team leading, he might just want to put that one in his pocket next time. Woo!
BA, that's lit.
Ferocious all the way. Man, that was good. And the Wizards call timeout. Jones, he's checked in for more. Gives us a chance to catch up with Allie LaForce.
Well, over the break, I listened in on what the head coach for the Wizards was getting across in their huddle. He told them, no time to celebrate. The work is not finished. We've got to stick with it and keep growing what we've got here. Words of wisdom for his squad. Back to you.
Good job there, Allie. Thanks. Jones, the pass to Claxton. And wrestling for it there, but no one has possession. We'll have a jump ball. And here's Dillingham from the arc. Knocks it down from distance. Dillingham's got 13 points here in the second half alone.
Yeah, he's really giving up size in that matchup. But on the perimeter, he can find the room he needs.
Well, that's the best way to neutralize that size advantage, make him defend out on the perimeter. Wow, he's found his game offensively here in the second half. Really has turned things around.
Wembanyama against Claxton. And the foul is called. He missed it, so he's got a couple of free throws coming his way. The first free throw is good. And both free throws good for Wembanyama.
And the big fella with the skill level, showing a soft touch at the line.
Now here's Jones. He's guarded closely. From the wing. Rebound by the Magic. And here's Wembanyama. Pass to Dillingham. Lets it fly. No good there. That would have cut it to single digits. Washington leading by 11. Now Jones. To the paint. Here's Williams. Here's Dumas. Outside Jones. Second chance effort, and he sinks the layup. Jones has got 28.
And just executing at a high level. I mean, taking what the defense allows and putting in the work.
Yeah, come on. They're just having their way out there and continuing to press the advantage.
Chalk up 2 there. And it's Washington with the ball. 17 points was their biggest margin. Ball with it. On the wing, Jones. From the arc. Gets the 3 ball to go. Jones has got 12 points in just the second half.
Well, he's been nothing short of fantastic this game, and he has his team in a great spot as this thing winds down.
And here's Dillingham from the arc. Williams grabs the board. Williams has got 9 rebounds in the game. Boy, he's getting it done. And Dumas gets it to go.
Absolutely ruthless. He's not about to start showing mercy now.
Yeah, he's leaving no doubt in this one, doing everything he can to slam the door on a comeback.
Inside. Shoots from the baseline. And it falls all over the rim and in. Wembanyama's got 6 points in the quarter.
He's really carrying the load, but no man can do it all by himself.
Outside Jones. The kick out to Williams. Ooh, another basket for him. He's 6 of 11 now.
More points coming from inside. In that respect, they've been the more aggressive team.
Pass to Dillingham. Wembanyama against Williams. Here's Haywood. Here's Dillingham. Clock at 6. The rebound by Jackson. Jackson's got 5 rebounds tonight. And so it's Jones who brings up the ball for the Wizards. 16-point lead. Elbow shot on the way. And he didn't get quite enough under that one.
Those are precisely the looks this team is trying to create.
Yeah, quality offense will serve you well in the long run. You can't settle for bad shots.
To the inside. Hey, expanding his range. Williams grabs the board. Washington leading by 16. Williams a screen on Wembanyama. And it's ball off the drive. Count it.
Really feels like they're in control. They've got a big lead with time dwindling.
Yeah, and at this point, the focus is take care of the ball, no needless fouls, and no threes.
And the distance between the point totals for these teams tells the whole story. Just a fantastic effort, and you have to give it up for the Wizards.
They had to fight for this one. With the game hanging in the balance a couple of times, they made winning plays, Grant.
It's all about having a strong mentality. What's interesting is that any time momentum turned against them, instead of folding, they responded with their own attack.
And this result tonight, it gets them to 44 wins on the year.
And they've now won themselves a 2-1 advantage in this season series. We'll see if it's the same story when these two meet one last time.
Williams blocked. And a bit of a battle for the ball. And the officials signal a jump ball here. And now it's time to take another view of that huge swat.
Yeah, just some terrific effort there. And you know the whole team will get an energy boost off a block like that one.
And he gets it back. Dumas passes to Ball. 5 on the clock. Goes back up. And that's 2 points on the layup. And the Wizards lead by 18.
Impressive job by this team. And you really can't discount the impact of this crowd here.
No, I'd be lying if I said the crowd doesn't have an impact. It's certainly felt from the head coach all the way down.
Wembanyama's shot is good. And it's Washington with the ball. Ball surveys the floor. There's 31 seconds left to play in the fourth. And he gets it to go.
This is what winning is all about. Playing your best when it matters most.
Yeah, they've got clutch guys on this team, and they never let up.
19 seconds left in the fourth. Wembanyama's shot is good. 15 seconds left to play in the fourth. So it's Washington picking up the win. A clean win, and one where they clearly showed better energy.
Yeah, so true. They put on a show here at home, and I really think they had that extra swagger and confidence, too.
Well, folks, that's going to do it for now. Alongside Stan Van Gundy, Grant Hill, and Allie LaForce, this is Brian Anderson saying thanks for tuning in to the NBA on 2K Sports. And time now to present our player of the game.